Well, a full day of crosstown 6A battles in the Desert Southwest Conference. Welcome into sports. I'm Cole Johnson. The Cibola Raiders and Gila Ridge Hawks went toe-to-toe on both the soccer pitch and hardwood tonight on the girls' and boys' side, each of them in the midst of a playoff chase. So we start off on the floor inside the walls of Gila Ridge for girls' hoops. Anthony Gerg and the Lady Raiders trying to hold up in the open division rankings against the Lady Hawks early on. Isabella Molina pushing it up the floor, slows it down, gets it to Sierra Baumhauer, who slithers the baseline and cashes in on the floater. Couple trips later, the ball movement from the Raiders finds the hands of Mia Sawyer, and the three-point threat makes her presence known, nailing the triple to put Cibola up 6. But the Hawks would put up a big fight early on. Bella DeCourse in transition. She pulls the three and hits. She would lead the Hawks with 15 points in the night. And in the final moments, the first quarter, how about Ella Gettings? The turnaround kisses it off the glass. The Hawks pull within 2, and you can listen in on Coach Lindsay Martin telling her girls, hey, if you didn't believe in yourself those first 8 minutes ago, you should now. Some good motivation, but but Cibola would come out swinging. The ball movement frees up Soria again. She is pure. Sierra Baumhauer would add another triple here in the second quarter. 3 of her 23 on the night as the Lady Raiders would turn around a sloppy first half and ride to a 62-37 win on the road. They're now 15-7 on the year. Now to the boys' side, in Cibola, Raiders coach Dennis Ponder matching wits with the Hawks' Andre Simmons on the other side. Late first half, a technical foul given to the Raider bench. So here's Hawks' Isaac Zaragoza sinking the second of his 2 free throws. Raiders still up by 10. Later on, it's a missed shot. Here's still the second free throw there. But later on, now a missed shot, and Maddox Harmony for Cibola is going to push the ball up the floor to Jose Fernandez. Goes up and over. Nice up and under move for the nice shooter's roll. Count the bucket and 1. On the free throw, Fernandez is going to sink this one, but he ends up saying something to the ref that he doesn't like, and he gets tossed from the game. His second tee on the night. The first half ends up finishing 34-21. Cibola, eventually the Raiders would hang on. They take this one big, 62-34 over in there. Now we go out to Raider Field. Cibola again hosting rival Gila Ridge. Student section fired up for this one. We begin in the first half. Raiders up 2-0. They want to extend it though, as Valdo Lastra finds Gael Castro from way outside the box. Fires it, but right into the Hawks keeper. Castro wanting that one back. Still up 2 by Cibola. Gila Ridge, though, they need to get on the board. Alex Ketty on the throw, and Jose Guzman back over to Ketty. Maybe a chance in the box for Gila Ridge. The ball nearly taken by Max Aller. Instead, it's swallowed up by Raider keeper Isael Ibarra on the other end. Cibola will be rewarded a penalty, and it's Nathaniel Claudio on to take the shot, and it is good. Back right, Raiders extend the lead. They would eventually add on one more en route to their 7th win in the year. Final score 4-0. Now to the girls' side, back over at the Hawks' net. Cibola trying to keep pace with the 6-2 Gila Ridge Hawks. Fired up for this one. Late first half, Olivia Waterhouse gets up in space for Addison Duke with the Jets on. Gets a shot off quickly, but right in the arms of the keeper. A few minutes later, Cibola would finally get some space. Itzel Mezzo, but it can't get it past Dakota House. Protecting the house. Raiders couldn't muster up much on offense all night, but the Hawks did. Throw-in gets bounced around, and look at this. Lacey Haxton as she boots it with the left, the keeper had no idea what to do with it. That puts the Hawks up 4. Pretty much seals the deal. Gila Ridge bounces back from 2 straight losses. After a 6-0 start, they improved to 7-2 on the year. Back to some girls hoops. The River Valley Dust Devils saying hello, waiting to take on the 15-3 Yuma Catholic Ladies Shamrocks. As we move on to the first quarter, inbounds pass from Hannah Swarthout finds Ryan Martinez that takes a step out, and her long 2 is pure to extend the early lead. A little bit later, Reseller scans the floor to a wide-open Amanda Wiley for the easy 2. Most of the day would look like that. Here's another Wiley passing along the favor up the floor to Martinez. She lays it in, 2 of her 14. It would be a long trip home for River Valley. Yes, that's the correct score. Rocks win it 82-8. for their 16th win of the year. Meanwhile, right after this one, the Shamrocks boys squad with a commanding win as well. 4 players scoring double digits as they win their 6th straight and improve to 16-2 with a 70-27 win. And some more hoop scores. Antelope Rams boys with a big 69-35 win at North Phoenix Preps. 30 points from Keenan Regals, 26 from Caleb Martinez. And the San Pasqual Lady Warriors winning their 10th game of the year. And then some Kofa soccer, both of those teams getting the big wins there on the road at Buckeye. 6-0 for the girls, 8-2 for the boys. And that's all the time we have for sports, Scott.
All the time we have in our show. Oh, yeah. Jimmy Fallon is next. Thanks for watching.